Do you want women to look at you and think, damn, he looks hot? If so, you have come to the right place. My name's Blaine, I'm a dating coach for men, and I have invited men's stylist Michaela to share with us the 5 sexiest things guys wear. Should we jump right in?
Let's do it.
Okay, what's your number 1?
Okay, number 1. I find this one to be really, really important. It's a small part of your wardrobe with high impact. And that is a well-selected pair of sunglasses.
Oh, okay, not what I thought you were going to say. Tell me more.
I think it's a big deal. Sunglasses are a small but really great and important piece of your wardrobe in that they can have high impact. And I think the big thing about them is they add a little bit of mystery.
Ooh, yeah.
You can't necessarily see your eyes, and there's like kind of a reveal when you take them off. And I think that adds a little sexiness to your outfit. And I think it's really something that can really take your outfit up a notch.
Yeah, and I think the most important thing you said is well-selected sunglasses, because bad sunglasses are going to do way more harm than good.
Absolutely.
What are your thoughts on sunglasses that are reflective, like the blue reflective lens?
It's a no from me.
Okay, it's a no for me too. So what's next?
So this one's a little controversial.
Ooh.
An item of jewelry. So a lot of guys aren't going to necessarily be comfortable wearing jewelry, and that is absolutely okay. But for the ones that are willing to go there, an item of jewelry is great because it's a conversation piece. That's a great one. It's always kind of like, where did you get that? Oh, I see you wearing that band. And I'm like, oh, where's that from? And that can be a nice conversation piece, especially if there is a real story behind it. It creates a sense of intrigue. I think those types of a good piece of jewelry that maybe has a story behind it can go a long way.
I love that because you could totally use it as a flirty intro to talk to a girl. Like if you both have like somewhat similar or even just bracelets on, it's like, nice bracelet, and you show her yours. I think the most important thing is, have a story behind it. Like, oh, I got it on Amazon isn't exactly a story. But you're like, oh, I got it on my trip to Thailand or whatever, like would be really cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
What are your thoughts on rings on men?
I like rings, and I think the reason why I like it is because if a guy's wearing a ring or multiple rings, he has confidence. And I think that kind of that presented confidence is sexiness.
And necklaces?
Yeah, a well-selected one, the right one without being too blingy or too showy. And that's the thing, you've got to have a bit of restraint when it comes to jewelry. But yeah, I think that they can go a long way as well.
Would you say less is more is the theme for jewelry?
I think if you're starting out and you aren't quite there with your confidence and your styling decisions, I think less is more is pretty much the default.
Cool, good to know.
Okay, next, I'm going to go with a well-fitted pair of slacks.
Interesting, slacks.
Okay. So I'm really into slacks at the moment. I feel like they're very in right now. I think the big determining factor with success when it comes to slack is going to be their fit though.
So tell us about a good fitting pair of slacks. What is that?
They need to fit you right around your tush, but I think the most important determining factor is going to be their length. They really need to cut you at the ankle. And once you've got that down, you're looking pretty sleek.
I like that. So what do you pair with slacks? Like if you don't want to be too dressed up?
And this is what I love about slacks. I think right now they're having such a moment and you can really wear them in such a casual way. Pairing them with a t-shirt, awesome. With sneakers, great. This is something like that. Slacks are the new jeans.
What? Slacks are the new jeans. You heard it here first, gentlemen. Okay, what's next?
Okay, so I'm going to go with a really unique accessory. And I'm not talking jewelry. I'm saying any accessory that tells me a little bit about you.
Oh.
So, a vintage hat, a bolo tie.
Love a bolo tie. Love.
And that really does, it tells me a little about this person, and I find that to be sexy. I think if someone is confident enough to wear something that is unique, that maybe is a little out there, but really reflects his personality, there's something hot about that.
I love that. And it's the same thing that like with jewelry, how it can be a conversation starter. Like such a good way, like people are going to comment on it. If a woman wants to talk to you, you're basically teeing her up for something to talk about. And then you just need to have like your refined, story or like talk track about it and you're golden.
Absolutely.
Okay, last thing, what is it?
Okay, so this isn't necessarily something that you wear, but it is a really important part of styling. Grooming.
Oh, okay, yeah, so important. Tell us more.
Okay, let's start with hair. Hair is really important, and I really think you should be managing your hair in a way that suits you and the type of hair you have.
Yes, okay.
So for instance, if you are starting to bald or your hairline is receding, you need to shave it.
Bald is hot.
Bald is,
I've been saying it for years. Bald is sexy. Bald is beautiful.
don't shy away from it.
Embrace it.
Embrace it.
I feel very passionate about the shaving of the head.
I completely agree.
Okay.
Next online, manage the facial situation.
Okay, hold on. What does manage the facial situation mean? Elaborate, please.
It's important. Whether you're maintaining a stubble, whether you are growing a beard, whatever it is, I think you need to really be paying attention to it and dedicate time towards it. It should be clean.
So it's maintained.
It's maintained.
So you're not just like, it's not just there because that's what happens to be growing. It's like intentional.
It has to be intentional. It has to be shaped, especially if you're dealing with a beard. Shaped. We don't want any like wispy pieces coming out of nowhere. No one wants
a wispy beard.
No one wants a wispy beard.
Okay, and I feel like in that same category, just adding on, like, you gotta wash your face. People have acne and it's like not a big deal, but like you can not oftentimes take care of that by just like a routine of like regularly washing your face, the right products for you, which requires a little research because it's different for everybody.
Absolutely. And then the final part of grooming, nails.
Oh, one time I sat next to a guy on an airplane and he asked, like, we were chatting and he ended up asking for my phone number. And then I noticed he had dirty nails and it was like all I could see. And it was like an absolute no for me. They were like raggedy and had dirt under them.
There's just no excuse. Keep your nails cut, keep them clean. It really is a big determining factor when someone is looking at you, and that
women are going to notice.
They're gonna notice.
Yeah.
And it's gonna stick with you.
Yeah. How many people just went like this right now? If you learned anything from this, cut those nails, clean those nails. Well, thank you, Michaela. That was super informational, super helpful. If you enjoyed that video, let us know. And most importantly, tap that subscribe button so you're the first to know when I upload new videos weekly. Slacks are the new jeans. You heard it here first. Dude, this is why I told you you couldn't stay.